If you like your comedy short, fast, and funny, you've come to the right place. Comedy Time presents QuickLaffs, guaranteed to make you laugh in 30 seconds or less.
I was in Brooklyn the other night. The crowd I was playing there sucked. After the show, a big group from the audience came up to me and said, "Man, we loved it. You did an amazing job of keeping a straight face." I said, "Thanks a lot. So did you."
My apartment was broken into, which was like the most rude thing that they could ever do, because I really literally own nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst thing you could do to somebody who's broke. But like, they did some real disrespectful stuff. Like, they went through the stack of DVDs and only took a select few out. Like, Finding Nemo was missing. I'm like, really? Y'all just gonna take the only Blu-ray? That's what we gonna do? Just take... They got me for my DVD player, my computer with the hard drive. They took my alarm clock. I don't know what thieves need to be on time, but that's the type of situation this was.
People always tell me I should sell pot based on my last name. They're like, dude, your last name's Buds, you should sell pot. I'm like, so is yours, Dad. Stop texting me at church. People are starting to stare when they hear your Lady Gaga ringtone. You don't have a very good poker face. Hey, she doesn't have a very good face, period. Who's with me? Anybody? Yeah. I think she's hiding something under all that makeup. I'm talking about balls. You guys with me? I think she's got a nice set of Gagas down there. But apparently she was born that way. Did you hear that song? I heard that song.
My husband and the boys, they love to ski. I hate to ski. It's not that I hate to ski. I don't have time to do rehab. My husband sent the boys this email. "It's snowing up north. Indeed, there is avalanche danger. Looks like we got lucky." Can you imagine a woman saying, "A bomb is about to go off at Nordstroms. Meet me in the shoe department." One for the shoes, yes.
I'm a comedian. I've been a comic for the better part of like 10 years now, and it always ticks me off when regular people make me laugh. Like, they say something funnier than what I would say. Like, I hate it. Like, I went to Popeyes the other day with a friend of mine in the ghetto part of town, because that's where I live, and there was this big lady in front of us, a big lady, and she ordered 2 family meals, and the girl behind the counter goes, "You want spicy or regular?" And this big lady, she got mad. She goes, "Spicy? What the hell? I want with regular chicken. Spicy, please." And the girl behind the counter didn't skip a beat. She goes, "Bitch, I don't know your life." And I laughed. Oh my God. It was so fun. And I hate that. That was funnier than what I would have said. That's the worst.
My wife cusses at me too much. She's just too mean. When she gets mad, she sounds like Chris Rock. "Good Lord, I'm sick and tired of your trifling butt. You ain't got no manners. Hate you. I just love that voice, because like Chris Rock was a 911 operator, that'd be the best, huh? 911? You got shot? Well, run, fool, run!
Women, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, in LA, I know ladies got great jobs in LA. Don't try to brag about your job when you first meet me. Don't glorify your job. Don't do that to us, because you put us in a position where we need to lie. I don't want to lie to you right away, but you forcing me to. You forcing me to. I met a girl at the club. I was at the Cabana Club in Hollywood. I said, "Babe, you look good. You look like you're doing your thing. What you do for a living?" She was like, "I'm so glad you asked." I was like, "What is it?" She was like, "I'm a social worker for the FBI. I make $80,000 this year, probably $87,000 next year. So what you do?" I'm thinking to myself, should I tell this woman that I work at Denny's? Probably not.
I'm from Tampa, originally from North Dakota, though. I know a lot of people don't know a lot about North Dakota. Our state slogan is pretty similar to Las Vegas's, which everyone knows what that is, what happens here stays here. Ours is just shorter. It's North Dakota. What happens here?
I actually went to the mall. I saw a family. The entire family was ugly. I said, Dad, even the best looking person in their family is still ugly. That's like being a valedictorian in the GED program.
That's why I tell people, if you're gonna come to New York City, stay single. Because as long as you're single, you can live anywhere you want. When I was single, I used to live in a basement apartment in New York City, right? Basement apartments are real popular because they're real cool, but they're super, super cheap. Only bad thing is sometimes these basement apartments come with the landlady upstairs. You ever have a New York City landlady living above you? It's crazy, because they like to tell you when you're making too much noise downstairs. But they won't call you or knock on your door. They like to tell you with a broomstick. And so as soon as the music got a little bit too loud, she gave me some of these. Cut that music down there, I'm trying to sleep up here. I didn't give a crap, I gave it right back to her. But like, screw you, witch. What'd you say? Nothing, Mom.
And one thing that Chinese and Mexicans have in common is we're the worst salesmen. You ever try to buy something from one of us? Always turns into an argument. Hey, dude, how much is this shirt? $200. For a shirt? Dude, okay. How much you wanna pay for t-shirt? Very nice t-shirt. I don't know, bro, $10. $10? How I feed my kids with only $10? Like, that's what you're relying on to feed your family? I don't think you're a good salesman. I don't think you're a good shopper. Maybe you suck. That's the last time I go to Panda Express.
I still go to Starbucks, though. I don't know why. I'm, like, disappointed every time. I'm like, this tastes bad again. See you tomorrow, guys. My favorite guy at Starbucks, though, is the guy, he orders like the most feminine drink possible, but he can't call it a venti or a grande. He has to say large or medium to prove some masculine point. He's like, can I get a peppermint mocha tampon swirled latte? Make it a large, please. The guy's like, you mean a venti? He's like, I said a large, it's America, and I'm a man, I order a large. Would you like whipped cream with that, sir? Yes, please. I would.
And people are still writing checks in public. Who are these people? Checks. Some of you a little slow. You'll get it tomorrow. Checks in public. Pay with cash, credit card, safe check writing for the bills at home. Even then, you can get it done online. But in public, don't you have been behind the line of that one person? Excuse me. How much? All right, here we go. Right there. They need my Social Security. Okay, I got that right there. And they look at you like you shouldn't have a problem with what they're doing to you. They look at you like, nosy. There you go, $2.16. You standing behind like, we in Dollar Tree. What are you doing, man? Got the change in the car.
So, back when I was in college, I was in a dyslexic fraternity. It was a little weird. One night I got so wasted. I got really drunk, passed out with my shoes on, and when I woke up the guys had magic markers, and of course they were drawing faces on my penis, you know what I mean? So embarrassing. And they were art majors. There was a lot of shading involved. I mean, they did some good work. I was kind of sad to wash it off.
I really can't trust Botox, because that's your face. You can't just mess up your face, without consulting with somebody first, That's the first thing people see. And if you do talk to somebody and it's like one of your female friends or something and she talk you into it, you need to dump her because she don't love you. That's the worst compliment ever. girl, should I get Botox? Yeah, girl, you need a new face. Yes, you do. Now you walk around looking like the Scream Mask. How you doing? How you doing?
I love America. I'm very pro-America. What I don't like are the stereotypes that some of you, not all of you, have about Africa. It's a new day, America. We are not all about lions. There's more to Africa than tigers and jungles. We're not all about Nigerian email scams.
I hate Christmas time. I hate Christmas time because every year I put a lot of thought into the presents I get from my parents. Every year they take back my presents. This year I got them library books. Due back Friday, Dad.
And this guy kind of sidled up to me at the bar. He's like, hey, you just strike out with that girl? And I was like, yes, because I did. And he goes, don't worry about it. I want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. I was like, you know what? You're right. You know why? Because it would be weird to touch anyone with any length pole. That's not how humans communicate. Does this guy judge attractiveness based on how long of a pole he would need to touch a person with? He's like, oh, you see that girl? I'm a toucher with a 4-foot pole. Takes one out of like a golf bag with different length poles that he brings everywhere. He's like, oh, that's a pretty short pole.
Well, folks, now they're saying that cell phones may cause cancer. Have you heard that? Cell phones may cause cancer. This is information I could have used 10 years ago before I made the decision to carry mine in my front pocket right next to my testicles. Folks, for 10 years, the only time it has been right next to my nuts is when I've taken it out and pressed it right up against my brain. I get brain cancer and ball cancer. You can't live without your brain and your balls.
I'm from a small town in Tennessee. How small? I was on a competitive Bible quiz team, small town. That's how small. I was hitting the buzzer answering Bible quiz questions when I was a kid, Jeopardy style, and they treated it like a sport, and we competed against other faiths, small town. And we had a Bible quiz coach guy who would scream things at me like, "You're my go-to guy on Genesis, Chris."
I'm a fan of hip-hop music. Any hip-hop fans? Yeah. I love hip-hop. But I feel like hip-hop DJs in the club can be a little too aggressive. You know, like, what if I don't want to step to the left but step to the right now? What if I don't want to throw my hands high, let alone wave them side to side? I'm tired, I just got off work. I'm trying to have a drink and talk to a lady. I don't need you to teach me how to dance, because you're a 19-year-old DJ, go to college.
Yeah, growing up was awkward because, you know, I couldn't really go to like get my hair done at the black salons with all the other black girls, and because it just wouldn't go right with my hair. So I just went, my mom took me to a white hairdresser, and the hairdresser, she tricked me. She was like, oh, I'm just gonna give you some layers on the top, and then I'm just gonna leave it long and pretty in the back. And I didn't know that was the ingredients for a mullet. I had no idea. So instead of just looking like the poor white girl that wanted to be black, I ended up just looking like a white girl that was poor. And that was uncomfortable for many years.
It was cool. I played skee ball the whole time. I love skee ball. I won 1,000 tickets. Now, the last time I was at Chuck E. Cheese, which was like 1994, maybe 95, with 1,000 tickets, I could have got a Toyota Tercel with 1,000 tickets. 2013, the best I could get was chalk. Crayola chalk, 1,000 tickets. The inflation on those tickets, my God.
And for some reason, when you reach a certain height, I want people to assume you were put here on the planet Earth to help them reach for things on shelves at the grocery store. Well, perhaps maybe you just like to go about your shopping that day. They have people that work here at the store. Please call on them. Don't bother me while I'm doing my shopping. You know, I get irritated. People approach. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. You're just so tall. Please, could you just reach up and grab those beans on the top shelf? You're so much closer than me. Thank you. You know, puts me in the spot. I have to be nice to whoever and say, hey, You don't have to thank me. I'm not going to help you. Then I walk off and continue my shopping. Because you know, if you just stand there and say that, that's rude.
And then my daughter came home from the neighbors one day and pointed at our oven and said, you know, they have one of those at Jessica's house too, but theirs gets all hot and her mom pulls dinner out of it. Well, she is a witch. It's not happening here.
They actually outlawed smoking in Canada when I was there, but you know it was still legal? Prostitution. I don't get that. You get a hooker, have sex with her, afterwards you light up a cigarette, she's like, hey, get that out of here, it causes diseases.
A week before she had the baby, she was staying with her mom in the Queensbridge projects, or as it is known, the Gaza Strip of New York. Yeah. I'm a nice guy, so I don't want to call it the hood, you know? And it was 5 in the morning when she texted me, oh, I feel contractions, come quick, hurry, you know? And hurry was in capital letters, like hurry, you know? Like she was a drama queen as usual. But I got more worried about me than her, right? Because it was still dark outside and I didn't want to get mugged in the projects. I've been mugged in my neighborhood in Bushwick, Brooklyn. But Bushwick is like a lightweight boxer compared to the Queensbridge projects, which is like a 20-year-old Mike Tyson.
And I realized I can't just sit at home and relax and watch Dora Explorer. Because she always like needs my help. You know? Like, she near blind. She can't see nothing that's right in front of her face. You know, like, for instance, I be sitting at home, all I hear is, do you see the mic stand? If you see the mic stand, say "Silo Veo."
Women, y'all just way better at texting than us. Y'all are better multitaskers too. My ex, she be sitting there wiping off the table, watching bad girls go up and texting at the same time. I just, whoa, it's rough, man. Me, I can't even text and drive. I hit one bump, my phone go flying in the crevice or something. That little area where ain't nothing like French fries and pennies, you know what I'm talking about? Spent 25 minutes trying to find the phone. I'm feeling around for it, and I feel it, and it just keeps moving. I'm just like, what is this phone doing? It's just feeling.
I'm from a small town in Michigan. Just to give you an idea how small of a town I am from Michigan and what Michigan's like, at school, we didn't get Martin Luther King Day off from school, didn't get it off from school. The day we did get excused from school was the opening day for hunting season. That's where I'm from. And, you're from Michigan when that's like a holiday in your town, you know? That's exclusively a Michigan thing I found out, because I told that joke down south, they didn't even understand it. They were like, what? It's high school. I was like, I don't know what that is. It's the building where you buy your weed. You know where it is.
Yeah, I gotta lose weight, man. I got stretch marks on my stomach. I never had a baby. So now when I take off my shirt in front of women, I tell them that I was attacked by a mountain lion. You should have seen this cat. She took off her clothes. I said, man, we better find these cats.
I was addicted to food, man. Food to me was like crack. I walk into McDonald's and be like, hey, man, let me get a McMuffin. What do you mean it's 10:30? You better find me some breakfast. Go crazy. When that lady was on the news and beating up the drive-thru cashier because there was no more chicken nuggets, I was like, lady, I feel your pain. Don't mess with my food. That's right, man.
That bullying book just made me think about how bad children's stories have always been, though. Like very famous ones that we all grew up with. Everyone knows the Ugly Duckling, right? What a terrible story that is for kids, you know? Like, we can't just teach kids, hey kids, be nice to ugly people because it's the right thing to do, you know? Instead, we concoct a story where the moral is, hey kids, be nice to ugly people because they might be attractive one day, you know? You could be making fun of a future attractive person right now.
I read this article recently. It said in ancient Rome, the average height was 5'3". 5'3" in ancient Rome, which meant the gladiator fights were adorable. Yeah, that's entertainment. Let's modernize that, make that a reality show with nothing but little celebrities, right? I don't care if it lasts. I want one episode starring Snooki, Jillian Michaels, and Kim Kardashian. Right? We throw them in the arena, have them fight to the death until it's safe to watch television again.
We play a game in Saskatoon, where I'm from. Everyone plays this game, and we play it actually more than hockey, more than our national sport. We're very proud of it. It's called throwing beer bottles at road signs. We got pulled over playing it this one time, and the cop was like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" It's like, "I couldn't even tell you my middle name right now." He goes, "You were swerving all over the road." And we're like, "Oh, we weren't swerving, we were aiming."
Stereotypes can be dangerous. That's how they did Tiger. Like, when the whole Tiger thing happened, they're like, oh, okay. You mean to tell me a black athlete cheated on his wife? He's half black. Okay? At most, we should take half the blame on this one, all right? Because I realize it seems like a full black scenario. Like, he's top athlete in the world, black. He cheated on his girl, had a baby mom on the side, okay. But coming out of your house and hitting a tree and a fire hydrant before you hit the street, that's Asian. That's totally different.